Hey everybody, Mean Dean back at you with another video. Got back from our Okanagan trip. We had a great time up there last week, and now I'm going to do a little video for you. I'm going to start a new series. It's the BC versus the World series. Those of us that live in BC, and as I said, I was just up in the Okanagan, we know that we have some world-class wine here. Most of the world doesn't know this, not because they've tasted it and not liked it, but because they never get to taste it. We just don't export enough to the world. That's changing a little bit, but so right now we're going to start this off with, I think BC's going to do well here, but we'll find out. So I've got 2014 Black Hills Nota Bene. I've got 2014 Robert Mondavi Maestro, both red blends. Now I'm going to taste these blind. Now you say, how am I going to do that? I poured these, I know which is which, yes. But in a minute I'm going to leave the room. My wife's going to come in and switch the glasses or not switch the glasses, and she's going to hold up a yes or a no. So after she does that, then I'll come back in. I'm going to taste them. I don't want there to be any inherent biases. I am pretty familiar with both these wines. I mean, it's not about trying to guess which is which. I just want to see, I want to have a fair comparison with the two of them before I don't know what I'm tasting, sort of. So, Nota Bene, 53% Cab Sauv, 33% Merlot, 50% Cab Franc. The Maestro is 73% Cab Sauv, 23 Cab Franc, only 2% Merlot, 2% Petit Verdot. 2% Petit Verdot. So, obviously more Cab Sauv than the Maestro. I think I'm probably going to be able to know which one's which, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to do my best to taste them blind. I'm trying not to look at them right now, so in case there's a color difference, I don't notice a big difference in color. I don't think it's a huge difference. So that's it. So I'm going to leave the room in a second. My wife's going to come in and maybe switch them. Back here. Maybe she won't switch them. We'll find out. Okay, I'm back. So, I'm going to taste these, and I literally have no idea which one is which. I know she put the piece of paper under here, so you guys are going to know before I do, which I'm tasting. So this one was the Nota Bene. I'm going to taste this one first. If she held up the no, then she didn't switch, and this is still the Nota Bene. Oh, if she held up the yes, then this is the Maestro. That is beautiful. All kinds of black fruit, some leather, earth. Pomegranate. Chocolate. Mocha. Oh, okay. That's a lovely wine. Let's see. A lot of chocolate there too. Now, I have had 2014 Nota Bene before, if that's what this is. Pardon me. But it has been a while, I think. There's a little spicy note at the back there, like a cinnamon. Damn good wine. Okay. Now, the other one, the Nota Bene or the Maestro. This is a different kind of blind tasting, right? There's only two options. Like I said, I'm not really trying to guess which is which. I just want to give them a fair comparison. That's got a little more intensity in the nose in this one, although it's still got like a medium plus intensity of aromas, I would say. A little bit of smoke, a little smokiness, a little bit of raspberry, black plum. Earthiness, a little bit of mushroom. Both these wines are just big fruit bombs up front. Neither one of them is showing any indication that it's slowing down at this point. 7 years old. All right. chocolate. Blackberry, black plum. A little bit of herbaceousness, some dried thyme, dried rosemary. It's very dry. They're both dry. This one's very dry. So the Nota Bene is $70, I think, and I get a little discount being in the wine club, but to buy it for the public, if you can find it, it's about $70 from the winery. Maestro, I think I paid about $55 or $60 US from this when I got it back in the day. I think if you were to find it in Canada, it's closer to 100 now. But I think it's probably still in the 60 to 70 range US if you buy it from Mondavi. Of course, Canadians still can't buy wine from, well, you can buy it, but just can't get it across the border. That'll be changing soon, I think. A month or two. Which is good, because I didn't spend enough money on wine the Okanagan trip. Oh. But we do need to restock up on some of our favorites from the States, California. Okay, so the whole point of this is to have a comparison. Which do you like better? They're both good. They're both very good. Thankfully. I would expect them to be, $70, $89, $100. They should be good wine. It's 7 years old. They should be drinking beautifully, and they are. Yeah, that's going to be a tough choice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take these out to the other room. I'm going to get the wife to taste them. See if she has a decision. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I took these out to the living room for the wife to try, and after tasting them both a couple times, she agreed they're both delicious and they're both very close, but she gave a very slight edge to the one on the right, which I still don't know. She says, which one is this? And I'm like, I don't know which one it is yet. That defeats the whole purpose, right? So I'm going to give it, I was going to say I'm going to pour myself into the glass, but how can I do that? I don't know which is which. Okay, so I'm going to make a damn decision sometime soon. Wouldn't that be stupid if I start up a new series and then at the very first episode I call it a tie? Chocolate on that one is just intensely beautiful. Ugh. Okay, now if I was scoring these wines, I'm sure I'd give them exactly the same score. Now I'm just thinking, like, which one finishes longer? They even taste similar. Like, you know, I know it's not the same wine. When I poured them, I know they're not the same wine, but okay, I'm going with this one by a hair. And I mean a hair. So, Nota Bene. She didn't switch them. So it's Nota Bene by a nose. So, scores 1 BC, world 0 at this point. Although really, this Maestro is freaking beautiful bottle. And we're gonna thoroughly enjoy drinking the two of these over the next couple hours, because yeah, they're both gorgeous. Well, so I suspect if I run this series longer, and I intend to, I suspect there will be bigger differences than this in some that I have. I was just thinking as I was coming back in here, maybe I should try to guess which one is which. I would have guessed right. I would have guessed that was the Nota Bene. I think. But then I went through a whole, Vizzini from the Princess Bride thing in my brain. All I have to determine is what I know about my wife. Is she the type of person that would not switch the glasses? She's the type of person that would switch the glasses. Everyone knows Isle King powder comes from Australia, which is full of criminals. Criminals are not trusted, as she is not trusted by me, so I could clearly not choose the wine in front of her. But she would have known, I would know the origin, she would have counted on it, so I could clearly not choose the wine in front of me. Anyway, I could go on that for an hour. So there you go. Okay, so that's it. That's episode 1 of BC versus the World. I'm going to try a few more as we go on. Nota bene, man. But Maestro's delicious too. It probably should have been a tie. If this wasn't the first episode of this, I probably would have made it a tie because they're both delicious. Remember the Maestro 73 Cab Sauv, and this is 53 Cab Sauv. No, 63. Sorry, can't read my own writing. No, that doesn't add up. 52. I see. Okay, I made no sense at all. 52 Cab Sauv, 33 Merlot, 15 Cab Franc. Okay, so more Cab Sauv in the Maestro, more Merlot in the Nota Bene, only 2% Merlot in this. And that's probably explaining the extra chocolate and the cinnamon. I said cinnamon too. There was cinnamon on this one too. Nice. Okay, so that's the Nota Bene, that's the Maestro. Awesome. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. As I said, I think going forward I'll probably be some bigger differences where one wins over the other more dramatically than this. Maybe I'll try BC Pinot Noir against Burgundy or something like that. That's hardly even fair. I could try, I suppose. Anyway, if there's anything you want to see me try, leave a note in the comments. So please, if you enjoyed the video, give me a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribing. It helps the channel out an awful lot, and more likes and more comments and all that, the better. Don't forget to subscribe to my wine blog if you're not. Dog has shown up, whining in, so I better wrap this up quickly. And as I said, we just got back from the Okanagan. I'm going to start the Okanagan wine blog where I review all the wines we tasted up there. We went to, 7 or 8 wineries, had a really good time. Every winery was really good except one of them. I'm not even sure what to tell you about that one, because I don't really want to destroy them, because they're very nice people and they made wines that were pretty good at one point, but they have fallen a long ways in the last little while. It was kind of sad, actually. It was so bad that most of the wines they were tasting in the room shouldn't have been tasting. They were spoiled. Anyway, we'll see I'll have to see how I feel about that. So that is it. We're going to have some more of these tastings and some more blind tastings, lots of other stuff, so keep your eye out on the channel. And until next time, drink great wine. We'll see you soon. Thanks.